Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines marks fixer-upper star Joanna's first major foray into the world of TV cookery. From what makes the set unique to what two-year-old crew thinks about the show, here's the truth about Magnolia Table. The morning after teasing the idea on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in November 2019, Discovery announced that Joanna Gaines would indeed be featured in a cooking show for the couple's new Magnolia network. The following spring, Joanna began posting videos on social media of herself cooking up various dishes in the kitchen, filmed by her children. On April 2nd, she took to Instagram to announce that those self-shot videos were going to be edited together into a one-hour special airing on Food Network. In addition, she also revealed the special would include a bonus for fans, a sneak peek of the actual cooking show set to premiere on the Magnolia Network. The launch of Chip and Joanna Gaines Magnolia Network, initially planned for October 2020, was pushed back due to the pandemic. However, Discovery, the new network's parent company, was moving forward with the launch of a new streaming service, Discovery Plus, in January 2021. As a result, some of the programming that would have debuted on the network was instead shifted to the streaming service. One of these shows was revealed to be Joanna's long-awaited cooking show. 2 days before Christmas 2020, the first trailer for that show, titled Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines, was released. In addition to offering a sneak peek at the show, the premiere date was also revealed, January 4th, 2021. The trailer provided a great preview of what fans could expect to see, including plenty of self-deprecating humor that fans of Fixer Upper will surely find familiar.
If you're looking to learn how to cut things, this is not the show for you.
In addition, the trailer also featured her poking fun at her kitchen's cleanliness, or lack thereof.
I think if your kitchen is not messy, you're not having fun.
A few days after the release of the trailer, Discovery issued a press release to announce the arrival of a new one-hour TV special ahead of the Discovery Plus debut of Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines, titled The Making of Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines. The special aired on January 3rd, 2021, simulcast on Food Network, HGTV, Cooking Channel, and DIY Network. The special gave viewers an inside look at how Chip and Joanna transformed an historic building in Texas into what was described as the stunning home of Joanna's new cooking show. The press release also included a special message from Joanna to her fans, which read, "I hope you enjoy Magnolia Table as much as I've enjoyed filming it. It's an honor to get to share some of my favorite recipes with you." Joanna Gaines hosting her own cooking show is kind of a no-brainer. While she's primarily known for her design skills on Fixer Upper, she's also authored 2 cookbooks, Magnolia Table Cookbook and its follow-up, Magnolia Table Volume 2, a collection of recipes for gathering. Both cookbooks, in fact, feature recipes for dishes served at Magnolia Table, Chip and Joanna's 200-seat restaurant they opened in Waco in 2018. According to a feature on the couple in the New York Times, it's Joanna's influence that's defined the restaurant's cuisine, and by extension, the recipes in her cookbooks and what she whips up for viewers on her new cooking show. However, some of those culinary concepts were met with some resistance by Chip, especially when she declared her intention to add avocado toast to the restaurant's menu. Chip said, "That's disgusting, babe. No one wants avocado on their toast. I like bacon." Despite Chip sharing his dislike of both avocados and fresh juice with the Times, the restaurant's menu ultimately featured avocado toast and a $12 juice flight. Sounds like Joanna gets the final word in the culinary side of the business. Chip and Joanna, by the way, also own the Silos Baking Company and Magnolia Press Coffee Company, so they're serious about making food a major part of the Magnolia brand. Months before the first trailer for Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines arrived, Chip and Joanna hosted a tour of the then-unnamed show's set via Instagram Live. According to Architectural Digest, the kitchen in which Joanna cooks on the show isn't a Hollywood set, but a historic flour mill in Texas known by locals as the Grist Mill. In the video, the couple revealed that they'd driven past the 19th century structure for many years and had always admired it. When it came on the market, they decided to buy it. However, their original plan of renovating the place and transforming it into a bed and breakfast fell by the wayside when, in the midst of renovating, the proverbial light bulb went off in Joanna's head and she realized the mill would be the perfect setting for her new cooking show. When it came to renovating the grist mill, it was pretty much a given that the historic 1800s flour mill would receive the full fixer-upper treatment from Chip and Joanna Gaines themselves. As Architectural Digest noted, the process was extensive. One of the key things they did in their renovation was to rip down all the drywall to reveal the original 2-foot-thick brick hiding beneath. In addition, they also exposed the original wood beams. The goal was to preserve the old charm of the original building while incorporating a state-of-the-art kitchen. Joanna added her own unique touches, including vintage and rustic furnishings, along with some favorite antique pieces. In addition, Joanna revealed her landscaping plans for the backyard, aspiring to create an outdoor space that looks like an English garden. Joanna also wanted the yard to have a greenhouse and a chicken coop, all of which would be incorporated into the show so she could cook with the freshest food available. Given that Chip and Joanna's children helped film their mom's cooking adventures for the Instagram videos before Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines debuted, it's not surprising that the kids got a sneak peek at the new series. Joanna demonstrated this when she shared an adorable photo of 2-year-old son Crew watching an episode of Magnolia Table on a laptop on Instagram. She wrote in the caption, "Crew's screening my new cooking show and he keeps saying yummy. I'll take that as his seal of approval." Meanwhile, fans can expect to see the Gaines children appear throughout Magnolia Table. In fact, the trailer features an appearance by Crew, sitting atop the counter helping his mom crack a few eggs. And another segment in the trailer sees Joanna joined by her daughter Ella.
So I talked Ella into cooking with me.
It's kind of satisfying.
While there's no question that viewers enjoy watching Joanna Gaines transform spaces in a home renovation show, would they feel the same way about watching her cook meals in her kitchen? In an April 2020 interview with USA Today, Joanna admitted that the same question had crossed her mind. She told the outlet, "I've never had a cooking show before, so I get butterflies when I think about it. I can shoot with my kids in the kitchen when they're shooting me on their little iPhones or on my iPhone. It's a whole other thing when there's like 20 people looking back at you." However, she declared she was ready to roll up her sleeves and do her best. Just like with Fixer, it's not like the first episode we nailed it. It was this ongoing learning experience, and that's how I'm going to look at it with Magnolia Table. Had it not been for a global pandemic, Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines would have been a jewel in the crown of Chip and Joanna Gaines' highly anticipated Magnolia Network. As ABC News reported back in January 2020, the new network, which would take over the DIY network, was set to launch on October 4th. In April, however, Deadline reported that Discovery was delaying the launch. Chip and Joanna said in a statement, "Right now it's important that we all continue to look out for one another by upholding the guidelines set forth by the experts, leaders, and frontline heroes working tirelessly to get us all through this difficult time. With this as our top priority, we've decided to delay Magnolia Network's launch until we can safely resume production." However, the announcement of the network's delay contained a silver lining. Later that month, the DIY network aired a 4-hour preview of what fans could expect from the new network's eventual launch. That special, Magnolia Presents, a look back and a look ahead, featured highlights of 10 new shows that would be calling Magnolia Network home. At the time, Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines was not one of them. Magnolia Table marked Joanna's welcome return to television after a long absence. Following the couple's September 2017 announcement, they were exiting HGTV and the subsequent revelation they'd be launching their own network under the Discovery umbrella. When the October 2020 launch of the Magnolia Network was delayed, this presented an opportunity for Discovery. Rather than wait for the network's eventual launch, Discovery announced, content set to air on Magnolia Network would instead be debuted on Discovery Plus. The new streaming service planned to launch in January 2021. Given the Gaines' built-in fan base from Fixer Upper, Joanna's new show could now be used as a carrot on a stick to entice fans to sign up for Discovery Plus. Until the launch of Magnolia Network, the only platform you can find Magnolia Table with Joanna Gaines on is Discovery Plus. The service costs $4.99 a month, with a commercial-free version available for $6.99 per month. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.